everyone. It's a great joy to welcome you to our 9th annual Jubilatio dinner auction. This is our second virtual auction, hopefully our last. Unfortunately, we can't gather in person once again this year, but we do look forward to next year having a great celebration in our gym once more. It's a great joy to welcome you to this evening. A lot of work has gone in to prepare for the auction this year. As you know, it's been a difficult year for the whole world. As we've made our way through the COVID-19 pandemic, it's impacted every aspect of all of our lives, and certainly our parish is no exception. But we've really dedicated ourselves over this past year to making the accommodations we need to continue our very important mission that the Lord has given us. So we've continued to bring the sacraments to so many of our parishioners and beyond throughout the year. Our Christian education programs in our school and PSR have continued, as well as our sports program for our children. We continue to offer many adult faith opportunities to help all of our parishioners grow in their faith. And certainly the outreach that our parish does to so many of our needy neighbors has continued throughout the year as well. As we were thinking about the theme for this year's auction, we thought the best theme could be what we've chosen, full steam ahead, because we desire, as we move out of the pandemic and into the next phase of our parish's history, to continue full steam ahead with this great mission that we've been given. Hopefully you've begun to take a look at the silent auction items, which you can already bid on. There are many options there for you to find something good to take home with you after the auction this evening. And soon we'll begin also to have the live auction. There are many great items there as well. There's a divine dinner at the parish rectory. We'd love to have you there for that. There's getaways to Napa Valley in Florida, an autographed Yadier Molina, future Hall of Famer, Cardinals jersey, and many other items there. Hopefully you've also begun, or maybe have already enjoyed your delicious dinner from Butler's Pantry brought to your door today as well. I want to focus in a little bit with you on this year's FundANeed. As you know, this summer we'll be doing some major work in the church, which is the culmination of our Cherishing the Past, Strengthening the Future capital campaign of 2018. And so this summer our church will receive a new HVAC system, new lighting, new carpets and kneelers. The crucifix will be centered over the tabernacle and the altar. We're going to have some very skilled workers on site to accomplish all of that work, and they're even going to have to take out some walls to bring in the new HVAC equipment. And so knowing all of that, we've decided for our FundANeed this year to enhance some aspects of this area, the narthex of our church. While we have the workers here and those walls brought down, we're going to do some things to make this area more beneficial to our whole parish and update it. So I'd like to take you around a little bit and show you the areas that we hope to impact this year with the FundANeed for this year's auction. I'm standing here in front of the usher's closet. Many of you, I imagine, have never even seen the inside of our usher's closet. But behind this door are two stained glass windows that match those that are within the church itself. So we have a long-term goal down the road after this year's FundANeed to open up this space and expose those windows to the larger narthex and create a new devotional area here where the usher's closet currently is. To get to that point, however, there's some work we need to do first. We need to replace the bulletin boards that currently hang on the wall of the usher's closet with a new opportunity to share communications with the parish that currently would be posted on the bulletin boards here. So here you see the interior of the usher's closet. As you'll note, we use this to store many things that we use throughout the year here in the church. In order to open this space up to the larger narthex, we're going to have to replace this storage. So let me show you how we're going to do that. So here we are behind the counter in the narthex. You're probably familiar with the fact that we use the counter for numerous things throughout the year. There's a lot of space underneath that we don't always utilize too well, and it's really prime for storage. So we're going to create some new cabinetry underneath this cabinet in order to provide for that storage that we're accustomed to having in the usher's closet. Behind me is the wall that connects the old narthex to the new narthex. As I mentioned earlier, we need to find a new way to communicate with the parish in place of the bulletin board that currently holds many announcements. So behind me, in addition to some cabinetry and storage that will be used to collect various donated items at times of the year, and a pamphlet rack for various brochures and pamphlets, there will be a digital display on the wall that will cycle through announcements of events here in the parish and in the archdiocese, so that people, as they come and go through the narthex, can find out information about those things that are happening in our parish and beyond. As I mentioned earlier, when we do the church renovation this summer, there are some walls that have to come down in order to bring new HVAC equipment into the church. So while we're doing that, we're going to do a little upgrade on the small bathrooms in the narthex, which are showing their age. And we're also going to do some work in this room, the sacristy. These cabinets, which you see here in the sacristy, are original to the church. They're beginning to show their age. And so we're going to take advantage of the opportunity to bring in some new cabinetry here in this area. Also behind me, you see this electronics cabinet, which is pretty new to the sacristy. We've added a streaming system and a digital bell system recently during the pandemic. And this cabinet holds all of the equipment for that. As we do the work here in the sacristy, we want to incorporate that a little more naturally into the space here in the sacristy to use the space we have well. So that will all be included in this year's FundANeed. We have been blessed to receive a very generous gift from the Knights of Columbus to get us started on the way to accomplishing this FundANeed. And now we turn to you, asking you to help us reach the goal of $25,000, which we've set for the auction tonight. You can find more information about all of this on the FundANeed section of the website, as well as what you need to do to make a gift to this worthy cause. So please take a look and give whatever you're able. Know that we're grateful for any gift that you can offer to make this dream a reality in our FundANeed this year. Thanks again for joining us for the auction. We hope you've had a great evening and it will continue to be such. We look forward to the many weeks and months and years ahead as our parish continues to grow and to serve its mission full steam ahead.